When you think about Nigerian food, what automatically comes to mind? Jollof rice, right? Fun fact, by the way, did you know that jollof rice actually originated in Senegal? Okay, I digress. That's a conversation for another day. In today's video, I'll be exploring some Nigerian dishes for the very first time on this first episode of Kitchens of Toronto. Welcome to Kitchens of Toronto, a web series dedicated to showcasing some of Toronto's caterers and restaurants and the uniqueness they bring to the city through their cultural dishes. For today's first episode, I'm going to be trying out some Nigerian dishes for the very first time, all compliments of Nativ Foods, which is a catering business that specializes in authentic Nigerian dishes, and they are all about freshness, bringing you healthy and quality food without compromising the taste, of course. So let's get started. So let's get this party started with some small chops. In Nigeria, finger foods is often referred to as small chops. Cool concept, right? Small chops often consist of battered fish, mini sausage rolls, snails, peppered gizzard, barbecue goat meat, and puff puff. However, in today's small chops family, you can find a variety of items such as chicken, gizzard, samosa, and spring roll, which we'll talk about in just a few moments. You can notice the influence of Indian and Chinese culture through the samosas and the spring rolls. Listen, when I tell you when I pulled apart that samosa and I put it in my mouth, it was so good, if you can see by my expression here. There's usually a standard filling in the samosa and the spring roll, which is often protein mixed with vegetables. However, there are options for vegetarian options. The one that I received for my samosa incorporated cabbage and carrot, and my spring roll was beef mixed with vegetables. The next item on our list is puff puff, which is also known as fried dough. Nigerians and Cameroonians call it puff puff, however, Ghanaians call it buffrot. If you're in Canada, you probably know this as Timbits. The main ingredients are flour, sugar, yeast, water, and salt. Now, in the comment section below, let me know, does puff puff remind you of a food item from your culture? And if so, let me know what the name of it is. The other two items that were a part of this small chop family was gizzard and chicken. Okay, I'm done. Now this right here is Eggo Z, Eggo Z. So I had to prep for this, wash our hands, make it clean. Yo, when I tell you I've been waiting for this moment my entire life, I feel like all those years of watching Nigerian films has trained me for this moment. Right here, in this moment, where I will eat pounded yam with Eggo Z soup. Clap for me now, clap for me. Eggo Z soup, which is also known as melon soup, is made from melon seeds. The melon seeds are dried or roasted and then grinded to whatever consistency you would like. The other ingredients that make up this delicious meal are palm oil, spinach, which is what gives it that green color, onion, and to give it that local Nigerian taste, iru is also added. This soup can have a variety of protein added to it, such as beef, goat meat, fish, occasionally chicken or turkey. For the one that I'm eating, I had goat meat. Coming up, find out what my top picks will be for this week's episode. This video is in proud partnership with the Kscope, the #1 African directory to find African businesses to support, including food, fashion, and service providers. Listen, if you're craving African food and you're looking for a variety, then head on over to the Kscope. Where did y'all think I found the Nativ food from? And the process was so seamless. It's just as easy as using platforms like Uber Eats or Skip the Dishes. All I did was add food to cart, check out, and in no time my food was here. And the biggest thing is that businesses get to keep 100% of what they make when you order from the app. Not like the other ones, if you know what I'm talking about. Now, do me a favor and head on over to the Kscope, okay? You won't regret it. Link is in the description box. After having such a delicious meal, I had to connect with the face behind Nativ Food to talk about her inspiration behind starting this catering company and also her plans for the future of Nativ Food. So, what was the inspiration behind you starting your own catering business, specifically in Nigerian food?
So basically, I would say, moving to Canada, I've tried to, not I've tried, I ordered a couple of Nigerian meals here and there, but it, it, it was manageable, but it didn't give me exactly what I wanted. So I basically started my market research from there.
Mm.
Most of the top caterers in Toronto, like I ordered a couple of food here and there to have a feel of, okay, how their meal tastes, what's missing, how can I tweak it to, create my own unique or signature meal. So I would say basically that's what brought about Native Food. So many Nigerians are coming in now through the express entry stream.
Mm.
So more or less like the market is there, but we need to make sure that we're providing these services for this market. And it's not just about providing these services, you're also making sure that the services you're providing is top notch, is standard. So basically I'll say that's the inspiration, the driving force.
You pride your food as being healthy without compromising taste. I know you talked about that a little bit just now,
Mm.
but also you stress freshness. Why was that so important for you to highlight with your business? Because I will say, I tasted the food and it is indeed fresh. I don't mean fresh as in no seasoning, everybody. I mean fresh as in I felt like it was made maybe an hour ago.
The reason why I choose best is, I mean, fresh is best for everything.
Mhm.
You can't compromise you eating something fresh for something that has been pre-cooked and stored in the freezer or refrigerator, and then them heating it up or warming it up. You just know that something is off of
Mm.
this food. So this as it is making me stand out really, because I've had some clients who come and say, okay, there's something different about your meal. They can't really say what exactly it is, but I know what it is. I won't, because I'm now getting a large client base, compromise on the quality they've already known me for.
Mm.
So, because I believe that the food I should serve you should be fresh. And also, aside it being fresh, what we take in is a choice. And when Canada, right, you just have to make sure everything is in place. I can't afford to serve a stale meal just because I need some profit to my clients and risk, so many things.
The last question, any future plans to have a physical location and probably, multiple locations?
Oh yes, not future plan is already in pipeline. I'm really working towards that, because as it is now at the moment, the demand is now getting so high that I can't continue to use the current space I'm working with, because it's going to be a little tedious to meet up the demand I'm getting. So I have to get a bigger space, a bigger kitchen space for myself to be able to, meet up with my clients' need. As for the um having branches and all of that, of course, I don't just want to be in one location. I'm looking to have franchise, not just in Toronto, cut across Canada. The
Mm.
basic thing is you have a structure in place, you have a standard recipe that you need to share with whoever wants to come franchise with you, and the standard just has to be, the same all
Mm.
across whatever I'm hoping to, have my outlets. But definitely is something I'm looking to have in the nearest future.
Awesome. And we definitely see a bright future for you. So, everyone, look out for her because it is coming. It's time for our top picks. In third position, Eggo Z soup. This was something that was new. I really loved it. It was so fresh, so nutritious. Something I would definitely try again. Number 2, I have to give it to the samosas. Like, yo, those were so good. Yeah, definitely need those again. I need to place another order. And last but not least, in first position, we gotta give it out to Team Puff Puff. So I guess you can say overall my favorite meal out of these that I tasted was definitely the small chops. So if you haven't tasted small chops before, here is a chance for you to get your orders in. Just go to www.nativsfood.ca to get your first order today. Next time on Kitchens of Toronto, I'm taking you all the way to Haiti. Well, not all the way, like right here in Toronto. Okay, see you next time.